Hello everyone, my name is Jethro, and I'll be taking you through ProtaStructure, structure designing and detailing using ProtaStructure. Yeah, there are very many softwares that we can use for designing, as you know, but for our videos, basically we are going to be talking about ProtaStructure. Yeah, that's where we're going to start from, and so today we're going to do a few things in ProtaStructure. We're going to learn the basics, and it's very good. This video is very good for the starters. If in case you're starting off with your career in structural design and detailing using ProtaStructure, this is a very interesting video actually. You can start with. You will learn very many things that are very essential as you do designing or structure designing using ProtaStructure. So we shall begin by opening our software. As you can see it, our software is here, ProtaStructure 2021. So just click on it, double click on it, and then wait for it as it opens. Yeah, in this process, you have to be a little bit patient as it opens your interface. Yeah, so this is our product structure interface. As you can see, we have the very first thing is the building setout. We have the modeling, loading, review, analysis, design, drawing and reports, beam, display, views, help. We have new, we have open. So in case you've already made a certain project and you just need to open it, you just come here and click on open. In case you want to start off with a new project, just come to this icon and click on it. It will open a new template, a new project. So you can also see it here. This is the start page. As you can see, you have open project, have new project. But basically, for us in our video, we are going to open a new project because we want to kick off with with a new project. So I'm going to double click on it and it will open for you a template. This template, of course, is showing you new project. It's showing new project, so project code. As you can see here, it's giving you the different codes, actually, the different standards that you can use when you're doing what? When you're designing. So we are going to start by our project code. Project code is just telling you to name your project. You can name it anything that you feel like. So for our project, I will name it Jethro. I'll give it a name as Jethro 0, Jethro maybe 21. So that's the name of our project for day that we are going to be using. That's how we have decided to name it. You can name it anything that you feel like that is comfortable with you. For me, that one is very comfortable to me. So after that, of course, I'm going to come to my standards. And when you come to your standards, you are going to choose the standard that is compatible in your country. You know, we are living in different countries. Some countries are using Eurocode, and then other countries are using BS. You understand? So others are using Malaysia, others are using Poland, others are using Singapore Eurocodes. So there are very many standards that are basically on market or that are being used in structural designing. But for our case, we are going to use BS, like as per the standards that we use in my country. We basically use BS and Eurocodes. But for this case, this video, we're going to use BS 8110. Another person can say to use Eurocodes, anything that is compatible with that actually your country uses, it's what you are supposed to use. So we are going to, you come to as you can see, UKBS 8110. You just come here and click on it. After clicking on it, of course, you're going to just come here and click OK. Click OK. Of course, it's opening our working area. Yeah, so this is our working space that we are going to be using as we do our designing and everything that you're going to do. Yeah, as I told you in the introduction that we have the building set out. When you click on it, I think you can see this is what is in the building set out. When you come to modeling, you can see we have the grid, we have orthogonal axis generator, we have the polyline, have the different shapes, circle, arc, the rectangle. Then we have to when we come to our structure elements, we have the columns, we have the wall, we have the beam, have the slab. For the slab, we have two types. As we all know that we have this solid slab, we have the ribbed slab. Yeah, so this is what we call the slab strip. Yeah, we use it when we are designing our slab. We shall see it later as we shall be designing our slab. We shall see all these things. Yeah, insert slab automatically. You come there. Here you have the wall grouping. Merge all vertical members. Separate all merged members, steel members. So we shall see all these as we move on with our series in these videos. Yeah, so for today we are going to be talking about, we are going to talk about a few things that are very essential, and because when you go ahead, you can see the loading. It shows you the different things that we have in the loading. You can go to review, you can see everything. When you come to analysis, you have the building analysis, you have FE flow analysis, have the raft foundation analysis in case what you're analyzing the foundation. Of course, you have to use this icon in case you are analyzing your building, like the one we are going to make. We shall use this building analysis to analyze it. Yeah, you have to, in case you want to delete some steel bars, maybe you've over designed. This is basically what you can use to do all that. Yeah, so for today, we are going to start off with our modeling, and we shall kick off. We shall go to modeling. Just click on modeling. And here we are going to talk about, let us first talk about the grids. As you know, structure designing, or if you have ever seen a structure plan, you already see the grids. It is always having the grids and then the plan in it. You know, these grids are very important. One, most of the important, the most important thing on them is that they help us when you're doing the set out, when you're setting out. Yeah, I know engineers, you know this. You know what we when I talk about setting out, you know what it means. In case you want to construct a building, maybe a flat or a bungalow, any kind of building you want to, in case you want to start to construct it, the very first step is setting out. Actually, you have to set out your building before you kick off with the excavations and all that. Yes, you will level your ground. At leveling, of course, you're going to do what? You're going to set out. So these grid lines, they help us so much in the setting out. Yeah, it is one of their importance, although there are very many other importances, but basically that is one of the major importances. So we are going to first, we are going first to go to orthogonal axis generator. When you click on orthogonal axis generator, yeah, and you come here, you click in your working space, it will bring this pop-up. You look at this pop-up, it has various stuff, various things, but what we are going to concentrate on, this is now the label, the axis label. It's still trying to tell you that it's going to begin with A, B, C, D, the horizontal. You understand? Then it's going to start with A, B, C, yeah, in the horizontal, and then when you come to the axis 2, you can see it is it will name it starting from 1, 2, 3 onwards, as you can see. Then this axis spacing is just meaning that from one axis to the next, it will have a spacing of 5,000 millimeters. All these dimensions are in millimeters. Even this one is just what it's trying to tell you, but you can change it accordingly basing on what you want. Yeah, you can just come in case you want to change it. This first value 5,000, it means the spacing. Then when you come to this 3, for it, it's meaning the number of spaces. Like here, you will have 3 gaps, but each having 5,000 millimeters, having a spacing of 5,000 millimeters from the other. Yeah. So it means that you will have 3 spaces in the horizontal and 3 spaces in the vertical. Yeah, as we shall see. So you can change them accordingly. Just come and click in case you want to change anything. Just come and click on it, like here. Then you backspace, then type in whatever you want, maybe 4,000. Even this one, I can do the same thing. I can remove this 5,000 and I put the 4,000. After doing that, you just come here and click OK. And you click OK, you can see that you already have, have your grids. Yeah, as you can see, you have A, B, C, D on the vertical, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, on the horizontal. So yeah, so for the sake of this other type of grid, this one, for it, it's used to draw grids manually. Like you can just click on it, then you come here. Of course, you can see when you click here, it brings up a pop-up here. Now, on this pop-up is showing you the label as giving you label A, as we saw in the other one also, the same thing happens. We have the length, the angle, we have the insertion method, the way you want to insert your grids. They are all here. There's this one, the single segment axis insertion. We have the multi-segment, we have the curved, as you can see, curved axis insertion. So you just come and just click there once, and then you pull it. This one you use it when you're drawing the axis manually, as I said. So when you pull it, in case you want to add in, maybe you're going to give it a distance. Take an example. You put in grids for maybe a certain construction, but it has something like maybe 10 meters width. So it means you'll need a grid of something like 14 meters. So just that's something like 14,000 millimeters. So you just come here and you click on Fn, then F2. When you click, you click on Fn, then you tap on F2, it will bring for you this option whereby now you can put in your value 10,000. Yeah, maybe I want to put in 10,000. So just put in 10,000, then you press OK. You get. So you press enter, then you also press another enter. Yeah, so when you do that, you can see what has come. Your grid has already been made. You can make another one just like that. Maybe you can even use this very one, since you want these ones which are horizontal will be of the same dimension. You just come here and highlight it. Highlight your grid, and then when you highlight it, you bring for you here this option of offset axis. So just click on offset axis, and then you do bring for you this. So you just pull it like that, and then you press your Fn, then F2, then it brings this option. But of course, as you see, since we are pulling it in the downwards, implying that we are going the negative side. So as you move to the negative side, you put in this negative. You can see it is directing you, like you can see. It's directing you -2543. So, but for us, we want something like 5 meters. So we shall put negative 5,000 millimeters. Press enter, and you can see what has come. Yeah. So here we use so much this enter key and then also the escape. If you want to escape the function, you come and press on the escape, then you escape that kind of function. Yeah. So you can see you have that. In case you want to add another one, you do the same thing. Maybe I want to add the ones which run in the vertical way. I'll come and click there, and then you can see already the length has been set, but I can change it according to the way I want. Yeah, but it has picked the one for the previous axis, these ones. So I can come here and I can just come here and say maybe update. And I click on updates. I'll come here and then click there, pull it downwards to a certain length that you feel like maybe you want. You understand? Take an example. I want something like 6,000. You get me? I'll just come here and press Fn, then F2, then to bring for me that, and I'll put in my 6,000. I'll click enter and then enter the second time. When you click that, so you can see what you have. You have something like that, but this one was too short, so I can stretch it. You get? Actually, I'm teaching there are very many basic things at the same time, but just give it attention, you'll understand it. Like, take an example. I've showed you how to pull these lines. I've showed to you how to put the different kind of distances manually, the way ones that you want. I have taught you how to offset. You can watch the video very critically. You can very well. You can see how I put everything. So this one I can stretch it. You just come and first escape, then click on it. You can see when you highlight it, it will bring these icons. So you just come here on stretch axis and then click on it. When you click on that, it will come. You will come here and pick it, and then stretch it downwards as you can see. You can maybe put it around there, depending on what you're trying to design. You get me? Yeah. So I can maybe also highlight. I can first escape, then highlight this very one. When I highlight it, I want to, of course, offset another one here, another axis here. So I just come here and click on offset, axis, click offset, click on it, and then move it. I press my Fn, F2, then put in 5,000, as you can see. 5,000 has already gone there. So if you, in case you want to remove this one here, just escape and then escape again. You can see what you have right now. You have something like that. So basically, that's how we create our grid lines manually using what? Using ProtaStructure. So we have seen how to do it automatically using orthogonal axis generator, and then you have also seen how to do it manually using the grid. For orthogonal axis generator, as we saw, they bring for you your pop-up. They come here, they bring for you your pop-up, and you do what? You put your everything that you put your spacing that you want, you put your number of spaces that you want, and all that. You get me? Yeah, so that is it. Then manually, we have also seen how to offset. We have seen how to extend in case you want to stretch your axis. You have seen how we can stretch our axis. Yeah. So we are going to talk about beams. So for this video, we are going to use the orthogonal axis generator. So I'll just press and undo, Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z, and now this one will take me back to my working space. I want to use the orthogonal axis generator. So this orthogonal axis generator, as we can see it's what I'm going to use here to bring a pop-up. As you can see, I'm going to leave all the settings the way they are. I'm going to use my spacing as 5,000 and then 3 spaces. I'll just click OK, and then to bring for me this my axis. So when it brings for you that, of course, you want to add in the beams, you want to add in the columns. Yeah, so thank you very much for listening. So let's meet in the next video.